to therapy. I don't want to go. I really don't want to go. But one thing I will say is everybody needs therapy. Everybody does need therapy. I just feel like it's literally a time where you have to address things that you've been kind of running away from, or things that make you feel uncomfortable. It's so much. It's just so much. And it's just like, do I have to do this? But unfortunately, as an adult, there are certain things you can't run away from. And I can't be bothered to like get emotional and all that stuff, because I know that I will be. I'm quite emotional. If I need to cry, I'll cry. If I need to shout, I'll shout, whatever. I can't be bothered to do that. I really don't. And I could go in and be like, yep, do you know what? It's going to be all fine. I'm just going to go in, answer questions and come out. But then they'll ask you one specific question and you're just like, what? And then your whole life comes crashing down and it's like, I didn't sign up for this, but you kind of did. So if there are things that you are running away from, I would encourage you to address them, because they will show up in different areas of your life. Anything in terms of mental health and self-care and all that stuff, like I feel like it's a pruning season where you're challenged in every single way, and you may be given coping mechanisms, all that stuff, because the fact of the matter is that whatever it is you're going to therapy for, when it comes up, you need to know how to deal with it. And I feel like that's what I need at the moment. I could just tell myself, oh, it's fine. Like, no, we're just not going to think about it. But the fact of the matter is, if you don't deal with stuff internally, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. It's going to come out somewhere. And it might be something completely unrelated, but something might trigger you and you don't know how to cope with it, and then you just go down a spiral. And I can't be bothered with that. Like, I've done that enough now. And it's like, we need to address this thing. We need to deal with it. We need to talk about it. So, yeah, this one's in person as well. I'm not going to record anything while I'm in there because I need to really just get into the zone, but I thought I'd just come on here and just say that I'm going. I feel like therapy was definitely a taboo topic and people weren't really, it wasn't encouraged, you know? It was like, no, if you go to therapy, you're a mad woman or you're a madman, there's something wrong with you, And it's just like, first of all, there's something wrong with all of us. We all have issues, okay? But honestly, I feel like speaking to somebody that doesn't know you, that hasn't got any kind of opinion of you, they're not biased in any way to agree with you or to not agree with you, knowing that that information isn't going anywhere else, you know that this is a conversation between you and somebody you trust, and that you don't actually know from Adam. Like, and I feel like sometimes, I don't know if you can relate, but sometimes it can be easier to offload on someone you don't know. Obviously you have to feel comfortable with them, but it's almost like, because they don't know who you are, you can literally tell them anything. And obviously with therapy, because you're paying for it, you're not going to lie, because it's like, I'm paying money for this. I don't have time to be lying about something. So I feel like in that sense, it's like, yeah, they don't know you. You could paint a story, any kind of story you want, but most of the time they'll see through you if you're lying. And also, don't kid yourself, because don't waste your money by lying in therapy. I'm not in the mood for a deep talk or deep questions or live questions. I'm not in the mood, but we're gonna go because we need to. So let this be your sign to go to therapy. I'm confident that all of us need it, because we've all got some kind of trauma, or like maybe habits we want to break, or just to kind of figure out more about ourselves. There might be some memories we've suppressed. I don't know, anything. So just had my therapy session. It was quite good, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, he was talking a lot. I feel like he was speaking more than I was, which is probably not good. But he did give me some great things, like great takeaways, which I thought I would share. One thing that I actually ended up saying that he said was pretty good was that past experiences do not define future experiences. And I think it's just so interesting how, like, you can go through something and now you associate certain things with that experience, that now you're not able to enjoy like a particular experience that is centered around that. I don't know, I feel like I'm talking in parables, sorry. But let's say, for example, you were in a relationship, and in that relationship, you and your partner used to get ice cream every Friday, right? Like a particular ice cream every Friday. And then that relationship went left. So now you guys are not together anymore, fine. Now you can't eat ice cream without thinking about your ex. and having like triggering thoughts come back, and now you're saying that you're not going to ever eat ice cream again because of what it reminds you of. And it's like, okay, like let's say you're in a new relationship and they want to get ice cream with you, and now you're like, no, I can't eat ice cream, because you're assuming that the relationship might end up how your past relationship did. But it's like, that's quite physically impossible, because you're not with the same person. You can't assume that the situation will happen exactly as the last one did. So there you're associating your past experience with the future one, which is not really fair on anybody that comes into contact with you in that situation. And he also referred to like old situations as like old data, like your brain is focused on the old data. So we need to get rid of that old data, or we need to kind of like tackle that to retrain your brain that, okay, yes, we've acknowledged that this happened, that you experienced this and all that, but it doesn't mean that that will be it forever. Yeah, there were interesting points. So now, yeah, we are working on getting rid of the old data, or not focusing on the old data that my brain is focusing on. I am a Christian, and I feel like people say that, oh, if you're Christian, you have God, you have the Holy Spirit to kind of, you know, guide you and help you through these things. Yes, that's true, but God also gave these people the ability to study and trained with these things to help us. Do you get it? So utilize the materials you have around you. I don't think it means you should rubbish away all the healthcare assistants and healthcare professionals and mental health professionals. Like, no, I don't think you should rubbish them, because they're around. And sometimes I need to hear from an actual person and not somebody that I know. I need to hear physical, like logical advice. I need to say my thoughts out loud, no matter how crazy they sound, without fear of judgment. Yeah, and be given some practical steps or coping mechanisms to just deal with it. So yeah, therapy should not be a taboo topic. If you feel like you need it, if you feel like you need to speak to somebody, please do it, because it helps. It really helps. And it's not every day speak to your friends. I know the feeling of not wanting to like share and offload everything to your friends, because also they're human. Like, they may not have the mental capacity to actually listen to you or give you the right advice that you need to hear. Do you get it? I'm grateful to have people in my life that give me sound advice, but sometimes I don't want to talk about it with them just because I don't want to. And sometimes you might know the kind of advice you're going to get. Not that it's bad, but sometimes you need to hear something from a different perspective, but it's also sound advice. So yeah. So after therapy, I decided to get some food, because I thought, you know what? I'm going to celebrate myself today. I didn't want to go to therapy, and I did. So what better to celebrate than having some food? So I tried the Sushi Co. I've never tried it before. I've never actually seen it either, but thought, why not? I got salt and pepper chicken, and I got this nice Fanta, this tropical one. Guys, it tastes good, you know. That Fanta is actually top tier, I'm not going to lie. I thought I'd try chopsticks. Quick prayer, because obviously all glory to Jesus and that. Yeah, so tasting it, and it's actually all right. I did find that it was a little bit salty, I'll be honest, and I feel like I should have got the sweet and sour chicken instead. I added some sweet soy sauce, and then I mixed it up, and it was a lot better. Then I ended up adding some honey, which I don't think I took a shot of because there was no point, but it tasted a lot better. And then obviously I had to get my show ready. I was watching The Worst Ex Ever. Guys, this show, oh my gosh, my exes are saints at this point, honestly. Anyway, let's continue. So this is now Sunday. I am getting ready for church, and I'm doing a get ready with me. So I'm going in with bare brows. You saw before that I used an alcohol wipe to get rid of the moisture in my eyebrows. That works really well. I feel like, look at how set my eyebrows are. Look at that. Look at that. Can you see? Can you see? They're just, yeah. So I'm just clearing up the eyebrows, and then I'm going in with some concealer. So I'm gonna put all the products that I'm using in the description, because I can't remember the names of them right now. I remembered here that I didn't use primer, so I had to quickly take that off, and then use my e.l.f. primer, because we gotta prime our face. So mixing it all up. That mixture is with my sunscreen and moisturizer, so that's why it comes out white, but it blends in nicely, so don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, okay? Ready to go. Okay, so we're gonna conceal the brows. So normally I fill in my brows first before doing concealer, but I saw somebody else doing it this way, and I'm not gonna lie, when I concealed my eyebrows, I thought, do you know what? I could really just not fill my eyebrows in, because I just feel like my eyebrow is accentuated. Is that a word? The concealer accentuates the brow. Can you see? So it looks like they're filled in, but they're not. Anyway, we're gonna go and fill them in anyway. Oh my gosh, I need to catch my breath, sorry. So I'm using the NYX brow pen. I need 14 of them right now, because it's so good. Like, look at how it makes my brows look like eyebrow hairs. And that's what I want. That's what I want. My sister's literally been saying, your brows look so much better these days. And I'm like, hold on, are you trying to say they weren't good before? But they weren't. I'm not going to lie. They weren't. I'm here just fixing it up because, guys, trying to get my eyebrows to look like sisters, it is a skill in this life. Oh my gosh, it's not easy at all, but I managed to sort it out. So just cleaning it up. And now I'm going to conceal the top of my brows. I've seen some girlies not do this, and I tried to not do it, but I can't. I have to conceal the brows at the top. I need to clean it up. I can't do it. You girls that don't do it, fine. Do what works for you, okay? Do what works for you. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and clean them up. I'm doing this voiceover in one go, so let's go ahead. So I'm using the NARS Skin Tint. Guys, is it just me, or as I'm putting this on, does it not look like I'm not putting any, like, it looks like my skin. The colour match is crazy. I didn't even realise it. I was like, wait, is there makeup on the brush? Because in the mirror it looked like it, in the camera it didn't. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and add some concealer under my eyes. I don't like too much of a bright under eye, so I like the colour of this. It's not too shabby, if you ask me. Conceal or contour my nose. I only do my nose, guys. I only contour my nose because I can't do the rest of my face. It's just too much. I can't be bothered. But yeah, so blending that in nicely. Nice and slow, I guess. I don't know. I need to also clean my makeup brushes, so I'll do that at some point soon. But for now, let's enjoy. I feel like it blends in really, really well. I like that. Blend that in, baby. Blend it in nice and good. I'm not fast forwarding anything because I thought, you know what, this is YouTube, this is long form content, so watch it all. Okay, now going in with Made by Mitchel Curve Case to now contour my nose. Yeah, just blending that in nicely. It's not too intense because I don't want it to be intense, I'm not gonna lie. Then I'm using the blush in the colour Where's the SPF. Really, really nice. I like how cute this looks. And then I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury to set my face before I put my powders on. Listen, there's never too much. Just put it all on. Do it. And then I also use the Beauty Crop setting mist. I don't normally use this, I'm not going to lie. I just thought, why not? And then I'm using my little fan to dry my face. I don't know why I put that slot in there, but don't you just hate when you get eye bogey? It's just not good. Anyway, Huda Beauty. Gosh, voiceovers are not easy to do. Yeah, I put too much powder on there. It's crazy. All over my hand. Look at that. Messy. Anyway, setting that with Huda Beauty powder. Nice and good. Huda Beauty is good to me. And I also like how it smells. I really think it's nice. Also, before you set your eyes or your eyelids, make sure you go back in with a brush because you don't want to set those crease lines. Now I'm using my facial powder. This is L'Oreal powder. It's just in another container because we had a bit of a situation where it broke. So put that all over my face. Mix it all up. Blend, blend, blend. Mix it all up. I feel like this base is really good. I'm not going to lie. And I got a lot of compliments on my makeup this day. So, yeah, I feel like the artist is artisting. The artist is working. Right, setting out with some powder blush by XX Revolution or Revolution XX. And then we're doing our lashes. Let's go. So guys, I don't know how I ever did strip lashes because child, under lashes are the way to go. I'm just gonna put them on. I can't remember what sizes I'm using. I'm not gonna lie, the packet of lashes I'm using doesn't have the numbered measurements on the side like they usually do. I got these from Amazon. I'll link them below. But yeah, we're just adding them on slowly but surely. Every time I put this tweezing in my eye, I'm just like, God, please, let today not be the day I'm going blind. I beg, please. But yeah, and I've definitely poked myself in the eye. Painful, but anyway. Just press them in so that they sit nicely together. And then I brush them through with a little mini brush that actually broke, but it's fine. And I'm just using that to separate the clumps because it was clumping, and now they're all done. Set good. Yeah, you can also use a tweezer alternatively to squeeze them, sorry. Oh, child. Okay, set again with the powder, Charlotte Tilbury, the famous one, and then use the fan to dry my face. and now we're gonna try it. So guys, okay, so in my last video I said I bought a wig, and then my sister cut it for me into a bob, so we're putting it on, and I videoed myself cutting the braids out, and I realized that it didn't record. I don't know why it cut out, so I'm like, oh my gosh, it didn't record me cutting them off. But yeah, so I cut the cornrow braids that very morning, and now I'm just straightening my hair. I'm rushing here, so guys, it's not as flat as she needs to be, please. Okay, I know that, but I was rushing. I should have straightened it the night before, but I didn't, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna wear the wig. And then in the morning I decided, you know what, I want to wear a wig, because today, this Sunday, we basically had a gospel concert. Look at me feeling myself. We had a gospel concert, and I thought, you know what, let me feel a bit cute, let me do a bit more, okay. In the cab, and then here's the final look, and here's the outfit that we wore, the uniform. I would never normally wear this color, but she was eating. I thought, okay, this is a good look. Gonna feature my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
The one and only Jay.
Hey guys, comment, like, and subscribe.
I'm gonna put that at the beginning and the end of my video. Do you think it's better when it's down? Like this? Like my baby girl Riri.
We're preparing to, sing our
hearts out. Yeah, baby.
Really our hearts out. Literally. But she has an easy because also it's so easy to sing.
First of all,
I so wish they put me in.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Soprano, you guys, you're done. Yeah, it's a bit mad. The high keys.
But we got it.
You got it. It's fine.
We'll check it
Hours
later.
of rehearsal. Crazy. 6 hours in one day. I said,
Nah. But we're gonna come back, report back.
yeah, we'll come back. Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna break that floor. We're gonna break it.
BRB.
Gonna break it. Yeah, be right back, guys.
This face tracking is so cool. So guys, I'm actually recording this as I'm editing this week's clip, because I realized I didn't end the video properly. It just ended, and the rest of the week is a bit of a blur because I'm recording a week in advance. So this content that's coming out this week is for, actually no, I think I'm recording 2 weeks in advance. Yeah, so this week's video that's coming out is actually content from 2 weeks ago, so not last week, the week before. It's getting a bit hard to remember what I was doing and all that stuff. I thought I had lost footage, but I hadn't. But anyway, I thought I'd take this opportunity to say hi guys, and I realised I never really start my videos with, hey guys, welcome to my channel, and to be honest, I don't know if I will start doing that. I think I do like just kind of getting into the content, because we don't need a long intro. If you've made it to the end of the video, then hey, you can listen to me speak a bit more. But I feel like at the beginning, I probably will continue to just get straight into the video. Hopefully you guys like that. Let me know if you want me to change it up and kind of welcome you guys. I'll always thank you guys for subscribing, commenting, watching my videos, all that kind of stuff. I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. I never really thought that I would be restarting my YouTube channel this year, but it's something that I'm doing now, and hopefully it takes me somewhere. But yeah, I just wanted to say hi, and I hope you guys are okay. If you have any suggestions of what you want to see, let me know. I have a few get ready with me videos coming up. I might include it more into the vlog, or I might do like a midweek video. Let me know if you'd be interested in a midweek video, me just doing general chit chat. I don't know. I might do that, I might not, we'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to say hey and thank you, and also just apologies for not ending the video in like the way in a decent way. As you can see, we didn't do a checkout because the day was just so packed. It was just go. We were so tired from singing. It was a good show, and I wasn't able to get any footage of it, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. We all just wanted to run home and sleep and eat, because child, it was a long day. It was a long weekend. I hope you guys are doing good. Stay tuned for more content. Ciao.